Alright, let's dive into this and shake things up with some fiery clarity, cutting through all the fluff and hitting straight to the core. You see, the subconscious mind, it's a wild beast, and it doesn't care whether you're lying to yourself or telling the truth. No, it just takes whatever you feed it and it runs with it. Whatever you believe becomes your reality. If you walk into a room with the belief that you're the embodiment of divine energy, then guess what? The whole room shifts. People feel that energy. They pick up on it. You become magnetic. You become irresistible. They won't even know why. But they'll start gravitating towards you, towards your power. And without even realizing it, you start leading them to their own power, just by being. That's the kind of shit we're talking about. And here's the kicker. Pain and pleasure, they're your driving forces. Every single thing you do is driven by one of these two things. Now the sad part, most people, they're trapped in a cycle where they punish themselves for their mistakes. Guilt-ridden, stuck in shame. They replay old mistakes like a never-ending broken record. I should have done this. I shouldn't have done that. And guess what? That's like locking yourself into a prison that you built with your own hands. It's not even real. It's not even there. But your mind, it buys it. It runs with it. It reinforces it. But hold on. What if you could change that? What if instead of staying trapped in the trauma, you decided to break free? You can. And all it takes is the right frame of mind. A simple shift. When you step into a memory from a grounded, calm place, you get to view that moment from different angles. You can reframe it. You can change its meaning. You can make it work for you. You can depower its grip on you, so it no longer holds you hostage. You see, the mind doesn't just process information linearly. It operates on pathways, grooves, repeated thinking, repeated emotions. Those create deep neural grooves, like well-worn tracks in a forest. The more you think about a memory or belief in the same way, the deeper the grooves get. But here's the game changer. When you interrupt those patterns, you break the loop. You start forging new neural pathways. And the more you walk that new path, the easier it gets. It becomes your new normal. People think they know themselves, right? They believe they've got their personality all figured out, but in reality, what they call personality is nothing but a default trauma response. A pattern that's been rehearsed so many times. It feels like their true self, but it's not. It's just a fucking loop. And guess what? You can break it. Here's where it gets fun. The key is to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Don't judge yourself for having these limiting beliefs. Instead ask, how is this belief serving me? Is it keeping me safe, giving me security, peace, whatever it is? You can meet that need in a healthier way. Stop using the bullshit stories that keep yourself small. You deserve more, and you know it. Let's talk about perception for a second. Your reality is shaped by your beliefs. You're constantly interpreting the world through your internal lens. So what happens when you upgrade that lens? What happens when you start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles? Growth instead of failure? You become unstoppable. You become resilient. You take the negative charge out of things, and you start choosing a more powerful, empowered way of seeing the world. And here's the golden nugget. You're always growing. Whether you're conscious of it or not, you're evolving. And if you're not consciously evolving, guess what? The world will do it for you, whether you're ready or not. Every experience, even the so-called failures, it's just feedback, not a setback. You want to expand, you want to level up. Every challenge, every mistake, every bit of discomfort is your fuel for growth. Embrace it. The truth, most people avoid discomfort. They fear it. They avoid stepping out of their comfort zone. Because their brain is like, hey, let's stick to what's familiar, what's safe. That's where they miss the point. That discomfort is where the magic happens. It's where you learn. It's where you evolve. It's where you grow into the person that you're meant to be. The biggest trap that people fall into is fearing rejection or fear of others' judgments. They're afraid of not being accepted, and so they hide their power. They pretend to be less than they are. But let's get one thing straight. People are just mirrors. They reflect back the energy that you give them. If you step into a room with the energy of a goddamn king or queen, everyone else will feel that energy. You'll notice them reacting to you in ways you didn't even expect. And here's the science. Neurons that fire together wire together. That's how your brain works. If you keep doing the same thing, thinking the same thoughts, you're reinforcing that reality. When you decide to break the pattern, when you consciously choose to think differently, your brain rewires itself. You become the person you need to be in order to thrive. You can create a new habit, a new belief, a new identity, all by intentionally choosing to focus on what serves you. Let's take a real life example. Say you had a pattern of avoiding confrontation. Every time something uncomfortable comes up, you shrink, you avoid it. But one day, you decide to face it head on. The next time that confrontation comes, you don't shrink, you stand tall. You take the lead, you break the loop. That's how you start to shift. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. Your brain starts to build new neural grooves. And guess what? The next time you face a challenge, you'll be more confident, more capable, more in control. Here's the point. You're in control of how you react to anything. You always have been. Every trigger, every emotional charge, you can reframe it, redefine it, and turn it into something that empowers you instead of dragging you down. The truth of your life is this. You have infinite potential. It's not some fluffy new age bullshit. It's science. There's no limit to what you can do. No ceiling to your growth. No finish line to your evolution. The one thing holding you back is the story you tell yourself about who you are. So ask yourself, who do I choose to be today? Because your reality is yours to shape. You've always had the power. The question is, when will you finally step into it? Now that's the type of shit that gets you going. Do you feel that shift? Feel the power that's inside you just waiting to be unleashed? Here's the deal, it's up to you. Change is only a decision away. The second you choose to see things differently, the second you decide to embrace discomfort, break the old loops, and step into your power, everything changes. The question is, what will you do with it? I'm not here to coddle you. I'm here to wake you the hell up. And now you've got the tools.